Folks, I want you to meet Gary Norman. How you doing, Gary?
All right.
Good. He's the chief archaeologist here at Kenmore, and there is a lot of activity going on here. What are we working on?
Well, we've been working in this area since about April this year, and we've originally wanted to try to find the foundations of an old outbuilding that we knew was out here, an old smokehouse or some type of outbuilding, and we've pretty much uncovered what's left of that right here where I'm standing now.
Okay.
But in addition to that, we found a lot of utility lines that have been here since, well, utility lines ranging from the 1890s up to the 1970s. We found an old garden wall that dates to about the 1880s.
Okay, so the wall there is from the 1880s,
Mm-hmm.
and that was just an old garden wall. There was a garden back here.
Yes, there was a garden right under where we're standing now, out into the yard all the way to the street, and that was to sort of screen the garden back here from the Washington Avenue in the front, which was quite stylish.
Okay.
We've found, in addition to all of that, a empty grave here.
Okay.
We finally located where in 1929 they exhumed a Union soldier.
Really? So there was a Union soldier buried right there?
Yes, we believe so.
But you didn't find it? It was
no.
found?
In 29, they were reconstructing the kitchen here. They encountered a soldier out here at some point, and they never said exactly where it was. And now we've found this empty grave shaft here. We can tell from the deposition here, from the levels of soil and everything, this was dug up after 1929, or in 1929 or later.
I see.
So we're assuming that that's where they took that soldier out and reburied him over in the National Cemetery.
Right. Now, you mentioned next to this building, they rebuilt this summer kitchen in 1936?
1929.
Oh, 29, okay. And it was on the original foundation, though?
Yes, more or less.
Okay, so, but that was the 18th century foundation?
Yes.
Okay, so this building has been rebuilt on that old foundation. What other kind of things? Are you finding trash pits or a dump? Or?
Well, there's all sorts of trash out here. We've taken probably 60 or 70,000 pieces of trash out of here.
Really?
Everything from pottery and glass to buttons, bone toothbrush handles, shoe buckles, oyster shell, every sort of thing has come right out of this area here in the summer. And that's just an incredible amount of material.
It is in this little area, but it's pretty common next to a summer kitchen where they would just throw things out into a dump or a trash pit or something like that.
They didn't quite have the same sensibilities of littering the yard that we did.
That's right. That's right. Well, now after you dig those things up, what do you do with them? Do you have a special area that you take them to?
We take them to our lab down in the basement of the house. And,
okay, is that open where we can go see it?
Sure, let's go take a look.
Okay, great. Let's go see it. Well, Gary, it looks like you certainly have the floor all torn up here. You're finding stuff in the basement?
Oh, a few things. It's part of our restoration project. We're trying to see what the basement was originally like, how it was laid out.
Well, you have all your equipment here. It looks like distilled water and triple beam balances and
vacuum pump chamber for bone consolidation and so on.
But here are some artifacts here that you found.
A few things. This is a colonial shoe buckle. It's a brass shoe buckle we found out in the area we were just in. We haven't cleaned that up yet, but it'll clean up very nicely, we think.
Okay, so brass buckles.
Then from the next century, we've got daguerreotype frame here from this little tin-type booklets.
Right, those little books that open up, they have pictures inside.
Yeah, it'll be a glass, reverse glass on here.
That's interesting that in the same dig, you're finding both 19th and 18th century artifacts.
Well, they were continually dumping trash out there all through the 18th and 19th century. It's a piece of a bone toothbrush handle here that we've just consolidated, and it's got some writing on it. It's from the Universal Exposition in Paris, and it's dated 1889 right here on the handle.
So all the way to 1889.
Right. We've got some much earlier toothbrush fragments as well. Here's a piece of a candle snuffer that we're going to clean up for exhibit. They used to trim the candle wicks and such.